Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Dave Crowther-Green here from 60R Sport, and this is the first episode of the Transfer Hub, the series where we run through the transfer rumours, the top completed deals, and all of the local transfer news as well. So to kick off this episode, let's start with the transfer rumours. So we're going to start with Manchester United midfielder Juan Mata is apparently agreeing a move to Everton for a reported fee of around £30 million, which is quite surprising for me because I didn't think he'd want to leave Manchester United. But with the appointment of Jose Mourinho, we know he's not too big of a fan of the midfielder, so he could be likely to let him go, with Everton looking likely to secure his signature for around £30 million, which is a massive fee for them. But obviously they've got this new owner, so they are looking to spend big in this transfer window. Now, moving on, Robin van Persie is interested in a move back to the Premier League, which is quite surprising for me because I thought in Turkey he was earning a lot of money, but it looks like he wants to move back to the Premier League. Now, he's had a lot of interest, obviously, because he's a proven striker and he's lethal, as he's shown in previous seasons in the Premier League. Whether he can still do it, I don't know, but it'd be a great signing for any of the teams that are interested, like West Ham, Crystal Palace, those sorts of levels of team. I think they'd definitely take a punt on him with his age and see if he can still do it in the Premier League, which I think he certainly still can. Now we're going to move on to some local rumours, both concerning Stoke City, and the first one is quite a surprising one because it surrounds the former Manchester United midfielder Nani. Stoke City want to hijack Valencia's £7 million move for the midfielder. Now, he's been playing with Portugal at the Euros, he's been doing quite well, he's scored quite a few goals, which isn't what he did at Manchester United. Now, whether Mark Hughes thinks this is a replacement for Marko Arnautovic, I don't know, but it is definitely surprising for me. And the second rumour concerning Stoke City is Saido Berahino. It's been the big one for us the past sort of 2 weeks. It's been the main transfer that most people have been concerned about, and apparently it is going to happen in the near future, sort of next week, the week after next, sort of 2 week period. It is going to happen, and he's going to move to the Potteries to sign for Stoke. Fee is believed around £16 million, which we've agreed with West Brom, and the player wants to come. We're just waiting for West Brom chairman Jeremy Peace to sort everything out, because apparently he's taking a bit of time. He's holding out to see if we'll bid a bit more money to make things quicker, but I think Stoke are holding out with the £16 million fee that we agreed beforehand, and it looks like Saido Berahino will be a Stoke player in the coming future. So there are your rumours. Let's move on to some completed deals. So we've got 4 big completed deals, all in the Premier League, and the first 2 are massive ones concerning the same club, Manchester United. Now, they've been really busy in this transfer window so far, and Jose Mourinho's gone and added another 2 players to his squad. First one is regarding the main man that everyone's been talking about. Where is he going to go after he left Paris Saint-Germain? And that concerns Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He has confirmed his move to Manchester United on a 1-year deal. It's a free transfer. Now, I know his wages practically make him like a £20 million player anyway, but it's a free transfer. It's a brilliant deal for Manchester United. They've got a top player. Zlatan, be brilliant to see him in the Premier League. I get to see him at Stoke. I get to see him against Ryan Shawcross. That's going to be a fantastic matchup. I can't wait to see that happen at the Bet365 Stadium. So Zlatan's come in. Who's the other one, you may ask? Now, that is Henrik Mkhitaryan, the Dortmund winger. He's coming for a reported fee of £26.3 million. Moving on to the other side of Manchester, Manchester City completed their second deal of the window after bringing in Ilkay Gundogan. They've signed Nolito from Celta Vigo. The winger's come in for a fee of £13.8 million, which is quite cheap. I know he's 29, but for a player of his standards, Spanish international, scored a few goals at the Euros, he does look the real deal, and for £13 million you can't really go wrong, even if they only keep him for a season. In terms of Man City standards, it's not too much of a transfer fee. Final completed deal that we have to tell you guys is Andros Townsend. He's moved from Newcastle to Crystal Palace after only 6 months up at Tyneside, and he's moved to Crystal Palace on a 5-year deal for a fee in the range of £13 million. Those are all the completed deals. Let's move on to some local news. There's been plenty of action down at Vale Park in terms of transfers after the appointment of their new manager, Bruno Ribeiro. Now, they've brought in 4 signings this week. Nel Cops, Calvin McIntish, Anthony De Freitas and Quinton Pereira, all on 2-year deals. So there are all your top transfer stories for the week of the 3rd of July, guys. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like down below, leave a comment about any of the transfer stories that I've talked about in this video. Let me know what you think about them, subscribe if you're new, and as always guys, cheers for watching.